So based on the last deck, right? I was just testing with the other champions. We came up with this. Golden Knight is still very good, wins a lot of matchups. And so we won 4 in a row. Thought I'd go over the replays. And then also top 50 or so. So considering we only pushed last day or two, it's pretty nice. As you see, a lot of 3 crowns. So you can just win in one push pretty easily, which is something I like, obviously. Let's hope there's no replay glitch, and I'll just put in ×1 because all the games were reasonably quick anyways. So scope at the back, I like to do it. I think it's better play than at the bridge, gives you time to respond to what they choose to do. It's quite a techie play, you know. And here, at this point, he uses his bar power, right? So we can go for that. Dark Orb, he also uses his NATO and Exi, and he now has 3 elixir to defend Minor Orb Gang, Inferno, to which, yeah, I mean, with this zap, he just has nothing, can't defend it. We take the Exi hits, but yeah, then you also pressure with the Scobo, because either he freezes instantly, then this happens, the Scobo takes his tower, or he waits with the freeze, and the Inferno takes his tower. So either way, we take tower there, which is nice. And it's just pretty easy win. So I don't think he quite gives up. I'll just win ×2. Yeah, it tries this. Dark Orb again, so good against Graveyard. As you saw in the last video when I was playing the Monk version of this deck, a really nice minor zap. And yeah, that's game. So pretty easy first game. He just overcommitted on defense and then takes tower in one push. Like, it's basically like playing MK Prince, that. Just went in 60 seconds. It's like half my games. So next one, another 3 crown. I think this entire video actually will just be full 3 crowns, which is nice. But no, I just went ×1. Again, scope at the back. And this was just stupid. Golden Knight's broken. I played it so that the March would actually... I meant for the March to hit the Golden Knight, but it didn't really matter. In fact, it worked out very well. Golden Knight took out the Marcher, plus got an extra hit on tower. No log in hand. And so he's going to have to go for Ghost or Wall Breakers, one also an option, but he goes for his Ghost. And so at this point, we can pretty safely go for MK Inferno. Against all these cycle decks, so he's got no Inferno tower, and so he will struggle to defend this. MK Inferno is pretty much always the good push to do, you know. And then, yeah, a good miner. And that should be a great deal of damage. Oh, just finishing off project from Photoshop, and it went surprisingly well considering my noobiness with it. So that was delightful. And Dark Orb again taking out the egg. Once he uses his log, that's on tower, that's tower, he can't defend it. We do the same thing, right? You see at this point, Scoba plus Inferno, like with the freeze guy, either he tries to defend the first one, the other's both going to take his tower, you know? Also, he didn't have the hand to defend it anyways, because we caught him in a bad cycle. And so, yeah, just Golden Knight to tank for the Scobo. Nice easy game. This isn't going to end up being a short video, just 3 crowning everyone. So maybe I'll play a live game, actually. Just add it to the end. And this game... this guy Rage DM'd me after, made me so happy. I love Rage DMs. I find it funny. I'm just putting in ×1. So just go for minor. And yeah, knowing they've got goblins, I think it could be Graveyard, right? So you wouldn't want to use the Dark Gobbo, but it's pretty safe at this point because they're unlikely to Graveyard in single, especially when they don't have my deck. So no log, so we can just go for the Gob Gang. Monk, perfectly fine. And so it's actually a really, really tough matchup. Phoenix, Hunter, he's got decent splash. Goblin's always catching my minor. Lightning as well. But this was beautiful. You could say it was accidental. I say it was skill. You go for the Golden Knight to dodge the lightning. Yeah, so skillful. And then this MK, the timing. Oh, we keep that Inferno alive. We get the MK there. And this was a good monk actually. kind of good fisherman, I guess. But we still got a lot of damage, which is nice. And yeah, also no monk in hand, we're up in elixir. And so this very, very smart what we do here, alright? We go for the scobo, we get the chip damage, it's about 170 max, 180. And he uses his log, and then we recognize, look at this hand, right? Phoenix, Hunter, Roll, Giant, Lightning. He can't really defend this properly. So we get Phoenix plus Hunter defense, so it's 8 for 8, but we get so much damage. Look at the damage. It's outrageous, and he's not happy. But yeah, so that's a really, really nice play. Just pressuring at the right times when he has no log. And yeah, as you can see, Golden Knight works decent in this deck. Monk 2. Skeleton King would also, because then it's basically just... Well, then I think it actually is the MK8 version I finished at 22nd with a while back. But that'd scar me, and then Gobgang, sure, because Gobgang is better right now, I think. But yeah, you can switch up the champions. Mighty Miner would probably be quite bad, but you might as well try it. And so, yeah, we're just defending here. Golden Knight dash again. Look at the Golden Knight, so much damage. Dark Goblin taking out the Hunter. And yeah, Tower, really, really clean victory. He gives up. So we get Dark Goblin spam, 3 Grunning. Just playing smart, right? Always use the Dark Orbs well when they don't have log pressure, especially he didn't have Fireball. So yeah, Fireball's much better on defense, Lightning much better on offense, but we didn't really give him the chance to attack much, just good pressure, and he could never get the big push that he was looking for. And so final game against Demus, he's delightful, very, very good player. So we just go for scope up bridge because we know he's playing. I'm in like a chat with him on Twitter, whatever. A lot of MK players, so we know each other's decks, I guess. And yeah, Golden Knight clutches up. I kind of mess up in single a bit. He also plays it quite smart. But yeah, I'll just speed this bit up because it's just MK on MK. And so yeah, it's just sort of the back and forth of single. Go for Golden Knight there, maybe a mistake, but I think it worked out fine. Yeah, this, it's okay. This deck is missing bats, that's what it was. I was trying to figure out what was missing. Yeah, that was a horrible Dark Goblin. That's an awful Gobgang. So really good pressure on his end, you see he gets a lot of damage. And then from this point, it's not the best position, but definitely winnable. As you see, Golden Knight plus Miner. Really good Golden Knight, also the Miner was nice on the Bandit. He's used Barbara, right? So even if he zaps and goes for bats, we can zap the bats. So it takes out there whatever happens. So that was really nice. And then, yeah, it just gives up, I think. Well, actually, yeah, we get really good zap. And 3-con. So yeah, nice easy game. A bit lucky, sure. But I argue skill. So currently 56th. We'll go into one game.